I notice that a lot of most arguments against libertarianism focus is just generally on specific policy positions of libertarianism, but never the philosophy or general views of libertarianism. And hence I think that we should make libertarianism a meta-political theory. In other words, libertarianism should simply be the idea that politics should be about maximizing liberty, i.e. maximizing voluntariness. And what I mean by voluntariness is non-force. There's no force going on. This also comes with recognizing that all law is a threat of violence, and it's often carried out by the enforcers of law. Hence, libertarianism seems to imply the least amount of laws possible. That force can only be used to stop the violations of liberty. But the thing is that because it's such a meta-political theory, in other words, it talks about what the best kind of system looks like, what a good political theory looks like, it is not it's not a platform. There's no libertarian platform because it's a meta-political theory. In the sense that, utilitarianism is a meta-ethical theory rather than an ethical theory. Because utilitarianism simply tells you what a good ethical theory looks like. It tells you what a moral action looks like. It doesn't tell you, well, we're utilitarians, so don't do these things. It simply says that you should maximize utility. Hence, libertarianism as meta-libertarianism or meta-political theory should simply say you should try to maximize voluntariness or maximize liberty. And the thing is, because it's a meta-political theory, you can come to a large number of specific policy positions when you go to apply it, to the point where you can have progressive libertarians, socialist libertarians, and capitalist libertarians without contradiction, so long as those who are progressive, socialist, or capitalistic libertarians show that the main theme or the main motivation behind their ideology is maximizing liberty. See, let's go with the progressive libertarian. They are libertarian in the sense that they believe that the only way to maximize liberty is to ensure that there is a minimum material gain or minimal material existence for people. Their argument being that you're not really free, you're not really able to do a lot of things if you're totally broke. And if you are totally broke, you're at risk of violence and force from criminal types. Because if you're homeless, you become very vulnerable to people. So in order to maximize freedom, you have to have a social safety net. And also, progressive libertarians argue in order to maximize liberty, we also have to keep a very close eye on businesses, corporations, and banks who can use their power and abilities to take away other people's freedoms and stuff. So therefore regulation and stuff. And that's progressive libertarianism. And same kind of thing for libertarian capitalists and libertarian socialists. Their main thing is showing how you need this kind of system in order to maximize liberty. So yeah, to those against libertarianism, you should understand that it's not a platform. Libertarianism isn't a platform. It's just a general view that liberty should be maximized. And that's it. You don't have to believe in capitalism to be a libertarian. You just have to believe in maximizing liberty.